Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to be talking about success tips for your cake business. What are the things that you should be doing in your cake business that are guaranteed to grant you success? These are some of the things we'll be looking at in this video, and you definitely want to keep on watching. So you know that if you don't feed your cake business, it is not going to grow. Your cake business is like a baby. You need to nurture it, you need to feed it, you need to do certain things to it. If you want your baby to grow and develop well, then you need to do the right things that need to be done for the baby to grow. So that's the same thing that applies to your cake business. There are certain things that you need to do and that you do not need to ignore. Number one is for you to charge right. Charge right. So do not think because you're a newbie baker or because you are a home baker, you're baking from home, you're just starting out your business, that you should just charge whatever you like or whatever you want or whatever you feel others are charging. You should charge right. Know what your cake costs, the unit price of each ingredient. Know what you charge for your wages, know what you charge for your overheads. Put all these costs into consideration. I'm not going to go into details in this video about cake pricing, but please do well to ensure that you know how to price your cakes right and that you're charging right for your cakes. Do not underestimate yourself and think, oh, I'm not there yet, I shouldn't charge like a big baker, oh, I shouldn't charge, oh, they say we should charge small so that you get customers as you're starting out. Please ensure that you start out the way that you want your business to be in the long run. You start on a right foot and do not start with the notion that if you start to charge low or charge cheap just because you want customers and not because you know whether it's right or wrong for your business. Wrong in the sense that maybe you're running at a loss. You don't know whether it's good or bad for your business or whether it's right or wrong for your business. So you want to be careful about what you are charging for your cakes. You want to be mindful, intentional, knowledgeable about what you should be charging for your cake business. And this is totally, like I said, not based on what other people or other cake business owners are charging, because each costs differ for each baker. Your cake costs, your overheads, where you source your ingredients from, how you source it, the quantity in which you buy is different from what the next baker does. They are totally different, and that's why our prices are different, and you cannot base or put a price on your cakes based on what another baker is charging. So please, you need to charge right. Number two is to be confident. You need to be confident about your works. Confidence is a boost for your cake business. If you begin to sound like you don't know what you're doing, you sound like you're not confident about your works, you sound like you're not confident about your business, you don't speak up when others are speaking up, you don't communicate with such confidence and surety as if you know what you're doing, then you will just be like running in circles, and sometimes people might want to take advantage of this. So you want to build your confidence, you want to speak confidently, you want to charge confidently, you want to do your cakes confidently, you want to post on social media confidently. You don't want to post and be afraid of what people will say, or whether people would laugh at your cakes, or whether they will think that you are just an amateur, or you're just very, very mindful and conscious of what people will say, and so you are not so confident about your skills, about your abilities, about your pricing. You need confidence. If you want to grow and you want to stand out, then you need to surely have a good dose of confidence. I understand that sometimes you might be shy, you might have some kind of inability to face the crowd or take criticisms. You don't have a thick skin, you don't know how to just take these words when people throw or hurl unkind words at you. You don't know how to just bounce back. I understand that you might be shy, but you cannot be shy forever. If you know you want to grow your cake business, then you have to build and work on yourself confidence. Number three is to know the kind of cake business that you want and to stick with it, at least when you're starting out. You can grow, you can change, you can make some certain changes to adapt to the current situations and times, but you don't want to start out just moving here, moving there, Today you are doing off-the-shelf cakes, tomorrow you are strictly pre-order, next tomorrow you are beginning to sell cake souls, the other day you begin to sell pastries because someone else is selling pastries, you're beginning to do cake loaves because that's the in thing now. Every baker on Instagram or every baker on Facebook or WhatsApp, it's selling cake loaves. So that's the in thing, let's join them. You don't want to do a join them kind of thing. You want to know the kind of cake business that you want. I know cake business owners in this place, in our country, who have maintained a certain type of business and they are really doing well in it. Now they're not just doing things because they feel like, they're not doing things because that's what's trending. Oh, it's cake slices that are trending, so we want to jump on this bandwagon. Oh, it's cake loaves that's trending. We need to join them. Let's begin to sell cake loaves. Not knowing your cost, not knowing whether it suits your business, not knowing whether your customers even want cake slices or cake loaves. So you need to know the kind of cake business that you want, at least for the beginning, and grow it to some extent before you begin to diversify or begin to make certain changes or adjustments for your business. Do not jump on the bandwagon because that is what is trending. Know what works for your business, know the kind of cake business you want to build, and stick with it. Number 4 is to know how to fix challenges. So when you have challenges or when you run into a challenge, what do you do? Do you just sit and begin to complain? You complain about everything, you complain about everything that is wrong, but you're not doing anything to fix it and make it right. So complaining never solves any problem. It is good to say how you feel. It is good to just express yourself, but as you're expressing yourself and complaining about or talking about the things that are not going right, you should also think of how to solve them. I'm very particular about fixing problems, knowing when things are not working, and also going back to the drawing board to know where to plug the holes. So you might have to check if things are not working for your cake business. Maybe it's been going well before now, but all of a sudden things begin to just go on a downward trend or just begin to not flow as it used to before. What are you going to do? Maybe you used to have like 50 customers in a month, and then all of a sudden you don't see them anymore. That is a problem for your business. That is the challenge you're facing. How are you going to fix it? Do you bother finding out why the customers are not coming anymore? If you know why the customers are not coming as they used to, instead of growing, they're reducing. You need to find out what's happening. Could it be that my customer service is bad? It's not good. They are not satisfied with the cakes. When they come, they really don't like the designs that I make for them, or they don't like the taste of the cakes, or maybe the texture is a problem, or maybe my prices are not okay for them, or maybe the kind of ingredients that I use. You just have to go back to the drawing board and try to track what the problem might be and try to find out what is happening and why it is happening and what you can do to fix it. So when you run into challenges or when you run into problems or obstacles in your cake business, don't just keep complaining for hours and days on end. Do something to fix the problem. The fact is to keep growing by learning new things. You have to be open to learning. Like we always say, learning never ends. So you have to keep on learning things that will help your business grow, things that will move your cake business forward. And when you learn, please do. When you learn, see how to adapt these things to your business. It could be lessons on packaging, cake slice packaging, your loaf packaging. It could be about branding. It could be about your social media presence. It could be about marketing on social media. It could be about communication with your customers. It could be anything at all that would help your business move from where it is now to the next level. When you learn, do not just learn and store it somewhere up here. You need to put these things that you learn into action. They would move your business from one stage to the other. They are very, very important. It's very important not just to have the head knowledge, but to also have the do knowledge. And what I mean by the do knowledge is practicing these things and adapting them to your business, see how to make them work for you. When your customers go buy a cake from you and they come another time to buy something from you, there should be something that should be different, especially after an extended period of time. Say maybe customers that buy cakes from you for their children once a year or twice a year, they buy this year and next year they come, everything is still the same, no change. Like there's nothing different, there's nothing noticeable, there's nothing that is really captivating about what you used to be before and what you are now, or what your business used to be before and what your business is now. There are customers that I've had with over time, like 3 years, 4 years. I can bet you that the way we started the customer journey is not the same that it is now. You have to keep on growing, you have to keep on learning, and you have to keep on innovating and putting these things into practice so that it can be of good benefit to your business, and you need to keep practicing them. Number 6 is to focus. You have to focus. I can't tell you or overemphasize the power of focus. It helps you achieve a lot in a short period of time than when you have your eyes here, here. You're just everywhere, you're just all over the place. Focus when you are starting out, then you can diversify over time. I think I've touched on something like this in earlier points, but you need to understand the power of focus, and that when you put your strength, when you put your energy into doing something, focus will help it grow faster than it would if you are just here and there doing this and doing that and not having control over any. Don't be a jack of all trades and a master of none. So focus when you are starting out. It will help your cake business grow. Number 7 is to develop your cake skills. You want to grow your cake skills. You want to advance in your cake decorating. Now, if it's something that you're not very good at, you want to go for a training to help you. Maybe you just started with a baking class, and then since you learned how to bake, you've been doing videos online to help you. You've been self-learning and you've been self-teaching. Okay, to get the skills. If you know that going for a hands-on, which is obviously much more effective and better, will be good for you, then please go for hands-on classes. Go for classes that will help you get better at what you do, that will help you enhance your skills, that will help you enhance your craft, that will help you enhance your cake designs, that will help you move from ordinary, take your cakes from ordinary to stunning. You want to develop your crafts. If customers buy from you and they come again, or they watch you and they see that you're growing and your designs are getting better, they will definitely be happy and look forward to buying cakes from you. Number 8 is to have a customer retention plan. What is the customer experience like? What are you doing to keep your customers when they come in? It is customers that are the lifeblood of your business. So if they are not there, your business is going to be hard for your business to grow. So your customers are very, very important. So do not have them just come in through the front door, like I would always say, and then go back through the back door. You have to have a plan and a strategy for keeping them in when they come. Could it be the customer experience? Could it be the taste of the case? Is it what's the customer experience like, and what are you doing to retain them so that they keep coming over time and become your brand ambassadors, and also, become loyal to your brand. Number 9 is to handle criticisms right. You have to know how to handle criticisms, negative criticisms well, because believe me, they will definitely come in your business. You can't please everyone, and then things happen sometimes. So you want to be able to learn how to manage these things when they come. It will help your business grow. If when the customer comes to you and says, I'm not happy about the cake, or this thing happened, or I don't like the design, or you were late for the delivery or something and you messed up my day, when they give such feedback, you want to be able to know how to calmly listen. First of all, listen to them and then apologize. Yes, whether you're right or whether you're wrong, you want to say you're sorry. You want to show that you are sorry about the way they feel. You want to weigh the situation and know how to handle it. Do you need to compensate them? Do you need to change the design? Do you need to do something just to make them happy? You need to know how to handle negative criticisms. Number 10, which is the final point, is to have your cake business registered as a legal entity. I know that you're a home baker and you're starting out, but you should, in the long run, have plans towards registering your cake business as it applies to your country. So you want to have that legal status for your business. People will take you seriously, and there are some things, some privileges you cannot access if you are not registered and if you do not pay your taxes or remit your taxes to the government as at when due. So you want to consider registering your cake business. So these are some things that you want to consider doing for your cake business that are surely guaranteed to help you grow your cake business and to move you from the level you are now to the next level. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it interesting, you found it useful, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and support my channel by sharing this with your friends. Thank you, and see you in the next video.